Hi, my name is Sierra Mansker, and I'm going to show you about the report that I created for Gainesville Junior High's library collection. So here you see the entire summary of our whole collection. On the left-hand side, you can see like the call numbers and different things. And what I have it right now on is age, but I'm going to flip back over to circulation. So circulation tells you, of course, how many times something within that range, if it is a nonfiction book, or in that subgenre over here, if it's a fiction novel, how much of those books or how many of those books have been checked out this month, this year in total, and copy count. So first, when I'm looking at this, I can see, of course, places and things that haven't been checked out in a while, like this adult fiction or ADV fan. So I need to, this is a red flag for me to go look and see what copies, what books do we have here and these three. What do we have that has those call numbers? Because chances are, if they haven't been checked out, they might either be lost or they just are probably super outdated or have no business being in a junior high library at all. It might not be appropriate for the level of students that we have, because our building was once the high school. So I have found that some resources we have are left over from that time. And what is applicable to high schoolers is not always applicable to junior high students. So moving down, you can see that some things are dropping off. Some things are picking up and some things are dropping off. Or we're seeing less kids check out maybe some fantasy fiction, and less kids checking out whatever GR fic is, probably a graphic novel of sorts. But it's because we can see too that these are not combined, that there have been ones that have been made that aren't really useful, like hiss dash fic, hiss dash fic dash rog. Like there are things that need to be fixed because we have repetitive things or issues upon adding it into our circulation. So that's a red flag there. That shows some things that need to be looked at for a potential weeding possibility. But I first look at this, I look at circulation, I look at what kids are actually checking out, and then I look at the age. Now, the age itself is going to show when it was added into our database. It's not necessarily indicating the date of publication, but I certainly would know that if the average age here is 2010, then the average publication date is going to be before 2010. And since these are our nonfiction books, especially in places like the 300s, I'm going to want that to be a lot more relative than 2001. And so what we're seeing is, if you scroll down and just kind of glance, you can see that my poor library has such a outdated collection. And so I really don't think that our library has been weeded effectively, and it's actually been one of my top priorities this year. I think I've already weeded something like 400 books this year, because I was weeding things from 1977 and 1999 that were talking about like the moon and things like that. Obviously, things have changed or updated. So, yeah, thanks for listening, and wish me luck on my weeding journey.